This is Rugby World Cup Daily. Go!
Welcome to Rugby World Cup Daily. We're coming to you from Ginza, a very glitzy part of Tokyo, where loads of selfies are being taken in this very crossing as we are making the show. Big weekend on the horizon. It is finally Friday. Semi-finals coming up, and we have Bryan Habana and Shane Williams hyping up one particular one. You know, the one where South Africa plays Wales, and it's going to be good. Good stuff.
Great.
Thank you so much, Bryan. Would you like to just host this insert?
Yeah, well, apparently I'm better than you.
Obviously you are. You just didn't have the budget to get you for 45 straight days.
No, that's very true.
Okay, let's talk about the big clash coming up this weekend. Big semi-final opportunity for...
Yeah, well, for me personally, it's, Wales have had to work really hard to get to this semi-final. They haven't really played good rugby. South Africa, on the other hand, playing good rugby. Some fantastic players in their team, and it shapes up to be a good one. I'm hoping Wales have got their best performance of the World Cup.
From a South African perspective, I also don't think we've seen the best of the South African performances at all at this World Cup. Yeah, two teams that up front, they've got some juggernauts in their pack that are going to make it pretty interesting to get a bit of contact going.
What are the biggest work-ons for Wales going into this game?
Breakdown area for Wales, the breakdown hasn't been the best. They've sometimes send one-up runners, get a bit lazy in that area, get turned over quite a bit, which will suit South Africa. And then what that means is that Wales don't have phases, they don't play through phases.
So in South Africa, there is a lot of criticism levelled directly at Faf de Klerk. What are South Africans missing about all of the box kicks?
People want to see them get the ball in their hands. It's definitely part of the game plan. I think potentially one area in terms of improvement is the accuracy that Faf can potentially give in terms of lying, Makazole or Cheslin or Sabu. I know there's frustration, but there was a game plan. Winning knockout games is not about how beautifully you play.
No.
Whether you win by 1 point or win by 40, you want to get to a semi-final. So both these teams on Sunday know how to win games, and I think that's what's going to make it such a spicy contest.
Look, as a Welshman, I want to see Wales play with width. I want to see them play with depth and with tempo and with pace and get George North and these guys into the game. But I don't know if that's the game plan at the moment. South Africa and Wales both kick the ball a lot. I don't see these two teams changing their tactics. You could have a record of kicks in this game. However, if Wales kick more than they ever have and they win by 3 points, I'm happy. And I'm sure Bryan's going to be the same the other way around.
It's about using the opportunities that come their way, and I think both Wales and South Africa, Dan Biggar's cross-kicking, I think that Wales have probably scored about 6-7 tries just from cross kicks.
Yeah.
So, it's people's perception again, but at the end of the day, they want to win. They want to get to a World Cup final, and that's going to be 80 minutes, and whether that means with 32 kicks or 42 or 52, however they need to get it done, they're going to get it done.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
Kampai. Oh, wow.
Apologise to
The
everyone.
Welsh look nervous, is it just me?
Yeah, I think so.
Interception by Henry Slade. The kick for May to chase is going to be 2 in 3 minutes. Johnny May again for England. The Australians tangling one another up. Johnny May with him.
Brilliant play.
Johnny May was calling for the kick.
Henry Slade
Saw the space as well.
Clever play from Henry Slade. For May to get it on that outward angle to get that final bounce. Watch this angle from Johnny May as
To get away from the
Samu Karevi.
That is joy.
All the English supporters.
England up to 14. A surge of points, a blast of points.
There will be drama. There's no shadow of any doubt in my mind that come next weekend there will be drama. If you look at Wales last 2 years, they've had some serious injuries going into the competition, especially at 10. And so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of rugby they're going to bring to the semi-finals, because I don't think it'll be the same as what they did against France. I mean, we're physical. That's our game. So I expect not a lot different to what we've seen against Japan, because for me, it's sort of almost predetermined. This is the style we're going to play. I would like to see that we are taking Wales a bit wide. So for me, the most important bit is going to be the last 25 minutes of the game. Well, first of all, you have two teams that have got players on the pitch that know how to win on both sides. They know how to win. Winning is not something that's foreign to them. The guys that have gone there and they've won European titles, they've won Six Nations, they've competed for the Lions, so there's a lot of players on both sides that are winners. I think there's going to be an X-factor player, and I don't know who it is. It's going to be somebody that's going to do something totally extraordinary in that game that's just going to flip the game. Because it's so close that it's going to take something really unique and special that's going to change the game.
Would you rather Franco Mostert or Alan Wynne-Jones?
I'm going to go with Alwyn Jones, but the reason I go with Alwyn Jones is because I want to take him, and I want to shave his head, and I want to go, Alwyn, you're one of the best second rows the world's ever seen. But your lid game is stage 7 compared to mine. Mine's stage 4. I've got a few more stages, but sir, whiz that off, get a syrup, or get the rest sewn in. And I know someone, look, they did Goody's hair, they can do yours, my friend, because you can't have the Bobby Charlton. You might be the best, but you got the Bobby Charlton.
So, I'm your security and close protection for the day.
I feel privileged.
It's good to see you. Obviously, it's a day before the semi-final. What's been your favourite game that you've been to watch, or the one that stands out for you? I mean, for me, it's probably one of my favourite moments, other than Japan, was probably the Uruguay-Fiji game. For them to beat Fiji, who are themselves a pretty awesome side, and then to see their captain in I don't know if you saw his post-match press conference, but he was literally in tears, and to see what it meant to him, was just lovely. For
me, it was probably the Scotland Japan game. Yeah. Just seeing the atmosphere, the people in the stands, the Japanese people crying. I was actually going to go get my face painted. I had one of those the bandanas with the old Nippon.
I can see you as the karate kid. I can see Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi in the stand. No, it was just, for me, that was the turning point for this World Cup. Yeah. Just them being able to make it their first quarterfinal, the first Asian country to host the World Cup, and then to make a quarterfinal, and just really embracing and uniting this team. So just that game for me was probably the most memorable.
So this area is literally, this whole street just packed full of massive, big names, fashion boutiques. You could burn some serious cash out here. But I have more important things to do, which is why I'm heading out. We've got some rugby coming up this weekend. Yes, we do. Irish fans, they're still here, still singing, still rocking out. So which of the semi-finals are you more nervous / amped for? New Zealand, England, or Wales, South Africa? Let us know down below. Hashtag RWC 2019.
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go. Come on.
Well, we don't have any pressure, mate. Put up your hand if you think we can win.
There's definitely going to be pressure. It's going to be a mighty cry.